Hello everyone, this is going to be my first YouTube video. I'm going to talk to you all about some of the Bhagavad Gita shlokas, very few of them. The first one is Karpanya dosho upahata svabhavaha prachamitvam dharma sammuda chetaha yachreyaha shatnishitam bruhitan me shishyasteham shadimam tvam prapannam. So what does this mean? Karpanya dosho upahata svabhavaha means with nature overwhelmed with the feeling of pity, I ask you, dharma sammuda chetaha, with an intellect having a dilemma as to what is correct and what is incorrect, what is dharma and what is not dharma. This confusion in the intellect. Yat shreyaha, what is the best? Shyat nishtam, definitely. Not, don't say it without being sure, but say it with being sure. Shyat nishtam, bruhitan me, say it to me. Shishyasteham, I am your disciple. Shadimam, teach me. Tvam prapannam, I take refuge unto you and I surrender to you. So this is basically the meaning of the shloka. So I'm feeling very sad now, and I'm confused as to what is right and what is not right. So whatever is the best thing, please tell me. Definitely teach me, as I'm your disciple. I surrender to you. That is all this shloka is about. So I will give you some more additional information about this shloka. This shloka is actually in the form of a request from a desperate request from Arjuna to Krishna. So Arjuna is in a state of sadness. Okay. He's very sad that he has to wage war against his own relatives. It's not that easy to wage war against your own loved ones. You like somebody, you don't really want to go and fight with them. In the days of iPhones, in the days of you have Facebook, in the days of WhatsApp, we are in today, in the days of the artificial intelligence, the IoT, the Internet of Things, the sensors that help them, and the programmers, all these technologies, all these the truckload of information that one goes through in a given day, in a handheld device or through every possible channel. It's not that easy to empathize with Arjuna. But there are people who can actually empathize with him, with his grief. I like somebody. How is it possible for me to go and fight with them? Just like that. Hey, you know what? I like A, and B is always troubling me. I don't want to be fighting with B, but A is somebody whom I like, but A is supporting B, and I'm the guy who wants to fight against A. The A here is basically Bhishma, Dronacharya, and all his other loved relatives of Arjuna. He is not really happy, waging war against his own people. He actually tries to say, hey, what does it need to fight against these guys? Why am I to fight? Do I need, this Rajam? Why do kings in those days fight? They fight because to get something out of it, right? So whatever is going to come out of the fight, I don't need it, Krishna. So now when I don't need it and I have to fight, I really don't want to do it. There is no reason to fight for me. And I'm sad that I need to fight against this guy. So my sadness is so high that it has become a very nature. So that is why he uses the word karpanya dosho upahata svabhavaha. Means the feeling of pity is not just a feeling inside me now, it has become my nature, my complete mental nature. That is exactly what Arjuna expresses by using the word karpanya dosho upahata svabhavaha. Prichami tvam dharma this is the request part. Prichami tvam. I'm asking you. Dharma sammuda chetaha. So dharma sammuda chetaha means what? I'm confused as to it's very simple. It's the word it naturally will flow to anybody's vocal cords. When I'm sad, I'll definitely not know whether I will what is right or what is not right. Okay, what needs to be done, what need not be done. It's very natural. The same feeling has come to Arjuna, and Arjuna has his friend and his advisor, or I won't say advisor, his friend. He has been all along. Arjuna has been very close to Lord Krishna. Even before the war, he had requested Krishna to be on his side during the war. So Krishna said he won't fight, but he will be the charioteer, or the one who rides the chariot of a warrior. So the Sanskrit word for that is Saradi. So I'll be the Saradi of Arjuna. That's what Krishna decided. And so now he's sitting right below him in the seat of the charioteer, and Arjuna is asking him this question. Prichami tvam dharma sammuda chetaha. Yachre, tell me what is best. You can also teach me because I am your disciple. I am going to surrender unto you because that is what he says. So I am going to surrender. So now, what's next? The next shloka that I'm going to talk to you about, one of the replies of Krishna. Okay, Lord Krishna, Shri Bhagavan Vacha. Yeah. Which is Ashochanan Vashochastvam Prajnavadamscha Bhashase Gatasu Nagatasu Vishchanan Shosanti Panditaha. Ashochanan Vashochastvam Prajnavadamscha Bhashase Gatasu Nagatasu Vishchanan Shochanti Panditaha. You're crying for those, or you're feeling you're feeling very sad for people, or you should not be feeling sad about certain people who are not worthy of being sad. You are feeling sad for people who are not worthy to be felt sad about. Okay. And you talk like a wise man. Wise men do not cry for those who have departed and those who are about to be departed. So this is one of the shlokas. Ashochan and Vashochastvam. You are crying for somebody who is not worthy of being cried for. Prajnavadamscha bhashase. You are talking like a wise man. Gatasuna gatasumscha nanu shochanti panditaha. Wise men don't grieve for those who have departed and those who are on the way to get departed. And the next shloka that I want to talk to you all about is, Nainam chindanti shastrani, Nainam dahati pavakaha, Na chainam kledayantyapo, Na shoshayati marutaha. Nainam chindanti shastrani. Since I am not, using the continuous set of shlokas, so it will take some, time for me to tell you all the context of what he says. Okay. Nainam chindanti shastrani. In most of the Bhagavad Gita time that I've spent, most of the time that I've spent with the Bhagavad Gita, I found most of the time the noun misses. We need to understand the noun. Nainam chindanti. So, because it would be in the previous shlokas or the 3 or 4 shlokas prior to that, or it is actually implied back then, I guess. Okay. So, Nainam chindanti. So, I'm only copying the acharyas who have taught me this. So that's how, the way I have understood this, I am expressing this to you all. So, Nainam chindanti shastrani. No weapons can, affect the Atma. Nainam dahati pavakaha. So, fire cannot burn the Atma. Nachainam kledayantyapo. Water cannot do any harm to the Atma. Na shoshayati marutaha. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, nachainam klerayantyapo, na shoshayati marutaha. There are four elements, I guess. Yeah, there are four elements. Here, Krishna is specifying. Number one is the earth, because nainam chindanti shastrani. Most of the shastras are made out of the earth. So, earth is the first element that he is referring to. And in Sanskrit, you call this as Panchabhuta. One of the Panchabhutas is Prithvi. And from Prithvi is where, from Prithvi is where, from the earth is where the Shastras are made. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha. Fire cannot burn it. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, nachainam klerayantyapo. So water cannot do any harm. Na shoshayati marutaha. Then the air cannot dry the Atma. So when these four elements cannot make any harm to anything, so that thing is literally invincible or literally indestructible. So that is what he is implying. And what is that thing that he didn't mention the word Atma in this shloka? He has done it in the previous ones. So, nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, na chainam klerayantyapo, na shoshayati marutaha. Then why are you crying? This is an implied question. So nothing can. Your shastra, you think it is going to kill the Atma? No. Your arrow is going to pierce the body that is made up of these four elements. So the four elements, one element which is your arrow, is going to hit the combination of the four elements, which is the shariram of your loved ones. So who's killing who? Nobody kills. Okay. So that is exactly what he means. So he is making sure that the root of Arjuna's sorrow is dealt with. What is the root of the sorrow of Arjuna? The root of the sorrow of Arjuna is to ensure that So the root of the sorrow of Arjuna is he is going to kill the person. But killing the shariram is not killing the person itself. Is what Lord Krishna tries to establish by this shloka. So indestructible is Atma. So somebody thinks who is killing it. Somebody thinks that it's being killed. Both of them do not know. That is exactly what he says. And now, so let's go to the third one. Okay, the third, what can I select? Okay, yeah, this one. I like this one because this is very, very close to application. Okay, the one is Matra Sparshasta Konteya Shitoshna Sukadukadaha Agama Paino Nityastam Titikshasva Bharata. Matra Sparshasta Konteya Shitoshna Sukadukadaha. The five senses, come in contact with the sense objects that creates Shita Ushna, Sukha Dukkha, Daha. So hot and cold, the feeling of hot and cold, the Sukha Dukkha, the feeling of Sukha and feeling of Dukkha means the pleasure and pain. Agama Paino Anityas. So these are of the nature, by nature these are temporary. They come, they go. So somebody hits me and I feel the pain. The pain stays for some time and it goes away. My child kisses me. I feel the pleasure for some time and after some time it slips away from my memory. Agama Paino Anitya. Anitya means temporary. Tam Titikshasva Bharata. So you bear them. Bharata. Bharata in a sense, it's a way of calling Arjuna. Multiple ways, Krishna calls him Bharata. And there is a reason why he calls him Bharata. From a very, great dynasty of Bharata, you better, understand this.